everybody, and welcome back to another all-new episode of Texas Boys Outdoors TV. Got a super cool show planned for you guys. We're going to go to the lower coast, down in South Texas, to Port Mansfield. Our good buddy, United States Army veteran Joe Swoboda, had a thing online where we have 4 military veterans from all across the country going to come down, get it done hunting, going to get it done fishing, going to get it done Texas Boy style. Let's get rolling. Strike the first flounder. It's really cool. Texas Boys Outdoors, all about giving back to our heroes and showing kids the beauty of the great Texas outdoors. So been looking forward to this trip for several weeks now. It's always fun to come down south and hit Port Mansfield. And Joe's one of our old buddies. He's an Army veteran. We've hunted and fished with Joe for several years now. The guy's just a top-notch. Does all the thermal hunting for nilgai, for wild hogs. Helps see some of these guys control the crops. Just top-notch outdoorsman. But first, we're going to know some of the guys, do a little chilling and grilling. So having a great time down here in Port Mansfield. Appreciate Joe Swoboda putting everything together. We got a great group of military veterans. So what's going to happen? We got a good food tonight. What's going to happen tomorrow, Joe? We can go do some fishing.
Man, tomorrow we're going to do some fishing, and it's just it's a great event. Initially, I just want to do a duck hunt with 4 veterans, and I reached out to my man here, Captain Tim, and I said, "Hey man, would you like to fish them? And then we'll do a duck hunt as well." And he was like, "Yeah." And then it just blew up into this 3-day, 2-night event. And
fishing, hunting.
Now we got a house with a pool and fishing and hunting, and everybody stepped up. There's a bunch of sponsors. It's going to be a good time.
You know, Joe did a great job on social media, really promoting for the event, and had some great sponsors step up. Some different organizations, different guys wanted to step up with food. I think we had products donated, so we're going to get these guys hooked up with some gear so we can get out there and get it done tomorrow.
We've got some luge combos here, provided by Texas Boys Outdoors. Awesome. Thank you guys very much.
Hey,
Come grab some of this stuff.
Everybody's pretty much got a little waiting setup here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Goodies, buddy.
Really had a good time this evening getting to know all the special guests and all the different military veterans. Now it's time to hit the hay, get up early, get some grub, get rolling.
He's like, "Dude, film me. I want to be on the show."
So it is go time. We got 4 boats going out. We got veteran guests, veterans helping out. And we're on this beautiful bay systems in Texas here in the lower Laguna Madre, Port Mansfield. Some beautiful crystal clear water out here. Lots of big fish, speckled trout, redfish. Let's go get it.
How you doing, buddy?
Ready to rock and roll. Our boat's gonna catch the most fish and the biggest fish. Already a done deal.
Looks like we're about to have a hard day.
I was smart and have about 6 of them already in the cooler from yesterday.
First fish of the day. On the board.
Redfish. Nice redfish too. Get that net. Grab that net off the back. Or you want to grab this rod and I'll get the net.
Yeah. Army boys getting it done today.
Haas. I think he's a keeper too. That's a hard hit.
The Roy special.
Another Haas. He's another over.
What'd you catch him on?
On that dirt tequila down south, the burner shed. Right in his mouth. Can you open that cooler for me?
Good morning. We're here in Port Mansfield, Texas. Got our United States military veteran guest, Jamie, Captain Danny. Out here in Mansfield, like I said, we're going to do some drift fishing, trying to catch some redfish and speckled trout. We're having a little contest. We got, I think, 4 or 5 boats out with veterans on each, and the trash talk's running deep, so we got to get it done Texas boy style. And what's the game plan here, Danny?
Yeah, we're gonna drift here. We got grass, scattered grass and potholes, and we're gonna be throwing combination of top waters and soft plastics. See if we can't find some fish in here. Been a combination of boat trout and reds. So
I think Jamie's going to catch the state record speckled trout here in about 30 minutes. No pressure on Danny, though. No
Heck
pressure. You guys stay with us.
this soft plastic, it's got a lead head on it. Obviously, it's gonna sink to the bottom. The key is to trying to just keep it working just above the grass. Yeah, it's just methodical. Sunk that sucker on out there, and then you'll keep the slack out of it as we're drifting along, and you'll just kind of bump it along and feel him hit it, hammer down, and give him heck. So,
Is that an eighth?
8th-ounce lead head, yes sir. And as the wind drift, as we speed up, as the wind starts blowing, you're going to want to even reel it a little bit faster because that lure's just gonna be falling. So just kind of keep the slack out of it a bit. With a little luck, we'll get one to hit here soon. We got some good bait starting to move a little bit here.
We got Roy.
Speckled trout. About the size Pat usually catches. Actually, in this bait system, I could probably throw this back out there and get a real monster. But I think, since we're on camera, that the game wardens are watching, technically you could not use a baby trout for bait. So I would not do that. I'm joking around. It was a pretty little fish, though. All right, made a little move, and about 5 minutes in, got about a 16-inch, 17-inch trout. Grab it. That's a little bit bigger, not a giant or anything, but good. About 17.
Good taco trout.
Yep.
Push this right back.
Yeah, it was just far enough in there where I couldn't get it to pop right.
There you go. Nice little eater.
Good eating size.
You
did you want to keep some?
Yeah, he wants to take some ceviche.
Yeah, cool. That's a better one.
Thanks, girl. Thanks.
Decent size.
Okay. Oh, fish on. Oh,
Yeah.
he had one. Swing and a miss.
About 17. Good eating size.
Yeah, good eating size. Good eaters. We'll take them. Your bench of ceviche got a little bigger.
You can make a taco now.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you bring a little fish?
They're still here. Just need some better condition. Grow up. Get bigger, girl. All right, Jamie, it's your turn, buddy. I had to catch up to Roy. Can't let Roy catch me. today, right?
Dan, tell me what you love about Laguna Madre, man.
Well, Laguna Madre is the prettiest bay system on the Texas coast. I mean,
How long you been here?
grew up fishing down here my whole life with my dad. Raised us coming down here. And, you know, I've been guiding since 95 down here. And lots has changed over the years. A lot more traffic and everything else. That being said, it's still the finest on the bay or on the coast.
What
What
sets this apart from the rest of the coast?
Shallow flats. This bay system's got it's an expanse, an average depth of 2.5 feet in this whole bay system. We're fishing what would be relatively deep water compared to, you know, it's all relative, but this bay, 5 feet of water is deep stuff. It's one of 7 hypersaline bay systems in the world. Super salty. Our trout, if you were to catch one in this bay and then release him in Galveston Bay, he would die because the salinity level's different. Same species fish, but just a totally different fish.
And they taste better.
What's that?
And they taste better.
Yeah. Our guys all say that the trout here are better than Galveston.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't eaten a radioactive trout in a long time, so I don't know. There you go. Fish on.
All right, now I got to
Boy, she just barely picked it up. Just little guy. Won't even touch you, girl. Calm yourself. Do this without even touching her. You gotta get a little bigger than that. Roy, I'm not keeping track, but I think that's 3 to 2.
Yeah. Lead on that one.
Oh, Lord.
I got 0.
Yeah, you need to drink another beer.
All right.
Wouldn't look like they might be a keeper.
There you go.
All right, let's go join Joe.
First.
Yeah, that's a
Jamie's
good
first
I believe.
fish. Oh, that's a good fish.
Slide him on this way. Okay, for you. She's gonna be close.
Calm yourself. Want to hold her? You put your finger right there. There's like a little, you'll feel like a little, there you go.
Turn it sideways. Just go.
Boy, I wish your hand was a lot smaller.
Throw it back in, or?
Yeah, she's a little short. That one's going to be a little bit short. She's close, but just not quite.
So, Jamie, what made you join the military? You said did you want to straight out of high school, or?
I went to college for a little bit, and I wasn't doing too hot. So one day I was at a bar drinking, and on the way home I stopped at the recruiter's office and asked him when's the earliest I can leave. He said about a week, so I went to go take my test. Within a week I was gone. I had a party at my mom's house to let everybody know that I was leaving the next day.
Oh, wow.
So I only planned to do 4 years. 4 years turned into 15 years. So for me, it just wasn't about the paycheck. I actually enjoyed it. So I kept re-enlisting.
You got, oh, no.
And
Yeah, you got fish on there. He's just coming at you. You got one.
and yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Doing an interview like a pro right here.
Yeah, that's how you do
Pardon
it.
me while I reel this fish in.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, so you started off with 4 and then turned into 15.
Yep.
There you go, my man. Get you another one.
Now he's actually
Uh-oh, you need a purple?
Now it's an addiction.
Yeah. Been a while since you fished,
Oh,
Jamie?
yeah.
It has? Yeah.
2014?
Oh, wow.
Another one.
There you go, Captain. All right. Keep interviewing this.
It's a baby.
Little guy. Here, I get it for you. There you go.
What was your actually day-to-day type jobs over your career?
So I started as a communications guy. So everything from making antennas to talk to the teams. I'd have to build an antenna out of nothing. to talk, for example, from Okinawa all the way to Hawaii, from Hawaii to Guam, things like that. So, but yeah, once I started getting into it, I started being integrated with the teams. So I'd go out with the 6-man team, we'd go do reconnaissance and surveillance, we'd go look at an objective, and then whatever the mission required, we'd go out there, do reconnaissance, look at it, scope it, and then take it from there. We'd report back to our bosses so that they knew how to get into the area that they were going to take over. So, but overall, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. I do everything with those 6 guys. We knew everything about each other, so every thought that they would think, we knew pretty much what everybody was thinking, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, so the brotherhood was amazing. So, but yeah.
That is pretty awesome.
Might be a keeper. No, he was probably, actually, he's probably a little bit under. Right.
Yeah, look at this guy.
He's putting on a clinic.
Well, they're just all about the same size. If we were in Louisiana, we'd start to fill the boat.
We'd be done. Well, I'll let you keep about 40 of them over there.
Yeah. A pile. Oh, yeah, it's fit.
That's some good therapy right here, fellas.
Oh, it's great therapy.
I'm enjoying something like this.
Yeah, something wrong with you.
What you got, Roy?
A little bit better fish over here. Yeah, that's a good red. Nice red.
Good.
I don't know how good I have him hooked, but he should be hooked good. Yeah. Danny said he saw him, and thought that's the old guide talk, but he wasn't joking. That's real nice red, actually.
Oh, it's a black drum. We had 2 drum in here the other day, too. I told you that.
Go figure. Spicy pumpkin, unbelievable.
You grab them by the eyeballs and they just kind of, ooh, they don't like that.
Yeah, he did one wrong thing with that. I'll get one shot with it.
You want it on a boga grip?
Sure.
A bit easier to hold this nasty thing.
I got one. Oh, you go.
Black drum chartered.
Yep. Captain Danny putting us on the drum. There you go. Spicy pumpkin.
What's on that line, Roy? What do you think?
Well, earlier I thought I had a big red and it was a big drum. So I think this one here, though, is a good sized red. We're having a contest today for biggest red and biggest trout. So we got a few trout. We're trying to get upgraded trout, but I think we might have just stuck a good red. If I can get him in without screwing it up. The way he hit it, he probably hooked pretty good. That's a good red, nice red. He's about 24, 25. Well, about 20. He's a keeper. Not as big as I thought, but he's a good one. Yep.
That's the nice thing about a boat with that size. So,
yeah, it's probably about 23, 24.
good fish.
Yes, sir. I'll give one shot real quick. Hold him.
You got a fish for me. Reel up, George.
Big one.
Hold on, Evan. Hold on. Swing your tip to me. Good job, buddy. 3-5. That is one. You had a hey, how come you didn't reel up, George? I gave you the rod with a fish on it. Watch, these fish down here got teeth.
Big ones?
That'll hurt.
It'll get you.
It'll scratch you.
Put beer on that lure or what the?
Let's get that 5x5.
It was a seltzer, not a beer.
Oh. All right, swing on my way.
That's another one.
Okay, it's a baby, but it's a fish.
Good job, brother.
Sweet. Good job. He'll make a taco, my friend. You want to look at the camera with him? Keep the tip up. Swing the rod to me. Stop, brother. Don't take him out of the water, bud. Okay, look. Hold the rod. Nice. Now look, when you catch a fish, I want you to bring the rod this way. Okay, I don't got those elastic arms. Okay. Good job, dude. Give me some. Awesome.
Big fish.
Big fish. Keeper, bud. Yeah. That's a keeper, man. You got a taco.
Yeah,
That's what it's about right there, boys. Get a smile on his face. That's what it's about.
Day one turned out awesome. Really appreciate the guys getting us out. Our veterans got out. Everybody caught fish. You can see we got a nice mess up. I'm gonna get them all cleaned up, have a little fish fry. Be ready for day 2 tomorrow. We're gonna do some duck hunting. You guys stay with us. Weather great time down there, and it looks like we're running out of time this week, but tune in next week. We'll be right back down in Port Mansfield doing some duck hunting with Joe Swoboda and the boys. I'm Real with Texas Boys Outdoors. Be sure to check us out on Instagram, Facebook, the website. We'll see you next week.